Well, this is my first time ever bending pipe with I don't have a pipe bender, so I did it with a torch. And I actually took the old bumper, you can't really see it, but it's on a table, and I had it clamped, and I basically just kept heating it and working it down. And I've got the curve mostly, I got all this tape holding it on in place, but I got the curve. Still need to bend it a little bit more in some places, and I'm trying to get it flush most of the way, and then on the ends it'll come out a little bit more, I guess. I gotta heat it some more and bend it. Might be able to fab it. See, it's still loose, but as soon as you move that, the whole bar moves. So I'm gonna have to heat it more and bend it. That's basically the beginning of it. And then on the edges over here, I'm gonna cut it to match kind of the fender flare. And then I gotta take the frame where I cut on both sides, and I've got to come up with metal to support this. And I'm also going to take my factory hooks that I had, and I'm actually weld them right in here where I still have hooks that I can use. But that's the first day little mock-up to see if my bends are right. And so far it's not too bad. Got to tweak it a little bit more, heat it and bend it. But this is my first time ever doing that, so this is gonna be a simple bumper. Nothing crazy, just a pre-runner bumper. And then I got aluminum right here. I think I need a bigger piece, which I have more sheets of aluminum. That I'm gonna make a skid plate to basically, it's gonna go down like this, and it's gonna cover all my, I guess, my power steering lines, and it looks like transmission cooler lines, and the front of my engine. So, and I also have to mess with my alignment when I put these shocks on it. Oh, it was a bitch, but because I used Gen 2 shocks, and they're actually 2 inches more than what the Gen 1 shocks are. So as soon as I get done with that, I mean, it's the bumper, it's the camber adjustment. I actually didn't adjust that side, but this side's got out of whack. But after that, then I'm getting side exhaust made. Just did a muffler delete, and I stopped in today to a automotive shop that does mufflers, and they told me it'd be like $30-40 to just make me a little side exit. So that's pretty cool. Do that, and then this bumper I'll probably have maybe just like $100 in material, if that. So, and then I'm gonna hang some freaking sick ass lights on it. I'm gonna put I might just do one individual light bar on the bottom. It runs across right here to the bottom of this thing right there. That's gonna look so sick. Or I may do KC lights. I may actually take another bar and weld it out, make me a little KC light thing. I'm not really sure where I'm going with that, but I just keep doing stuff to this Raptor every other day, and my pocketbook's getting low. Keep spending money on it, but it's well worth it. This is my daily, so if I could go back, I'd probably just buy a damn FX4. And a lot of people would be like, "You're crazy, Raptor's so sick," but be honest with you, I mean, it's a cool truck. I don't have deserts and shit where I live. I thought about doing some Raptor runs in the future, and I may do that, but who knows, man? Life throws you curveballs. You don't know what's gonna happen next year. So, but this is my first day of building a bumper, my first time ever trying to build a bumper. And it's really not that complicated of a bumper. It's really just a bent pipe. And then the harder part, I guess, is going to be taking where the horns used to be and basically making my new horns to mount to that, which shouldn't be that bad. And then that's pretty much it. It's gonna be real simple, but I've seen some other ones online that look like that, and they're like $1,400, and I just cannot spend that much money on a bar that runs across the front, and you know, just can't. I just don't want to spend that kind of money on a fucking bar. So, a couple pieces of steel, no way, Jose. I also want to do the transmission cooler upgrade. Supposedly, what I read, that when they imported these trucks to Saudi Arabia, they actually put bigger transmission coolers in, and you don't have to buy any brackets or anything because the brackets are already bigger. And see, the transmission cooler is almost double the size, which is pretty sweet. I think all you have to do is just cut the line up here, and then that's pretty much it. Just put in a bigger transmission cooler, which would be actually smarter. I mean, it's better for the transmission. After all that shit's done, I'm probably do a transmission flush. I've already done the rear end flush, new seal in the back because it was leaking. I did put all new coil packs on the truck. I got Excel coil packs on the whole thing. Nothing crazy. I really don't want to do intake and all that bullshit. I just want to keep the truck pretty reliable. And I've also seen that intakes actually decrease horsepower sometimes. I guess you got to have a tune. There's an argument over that, but nothing major on this truck. Just keeping it. But mainly stock. Oh, and I also want to get some sweet ass bead locks. These are just the stock SVT wheels. So, and then I'll probably repaint some imperfections on it, get some things fixed on the paint work. I got a couple chips here and there. And the dovetail, I want to do that too. That looks fucking sweet. And then I may do a back bumper, but if I do a back bumper, I'm going to take it to a buddy that has a pipe bender, or either I'm going to buy a pipe bender and I'm going to make a sick ass back bumper, put some floodlights on it. Oh, and something else sweet that I got done. Might as well go ahead and show you guys. This is I got bed lights. Oh yeah. So you see everything in the back of my truck. Looks pretty sweet. You can see everything at night, so won't have no trouble looking for shit. It's pretty sweet too. That's the Daisy.